Negro for losers finals.
Yes.
So, if I'm Kazuma here, I would always pick Devil Jin because I feel like it's a very consistent character versus King. But what do you think, Cabby? Who do you think he's going to pick before the second he's going to be shown right now?
Devilgen's good for sure, but I have no idea. He
Oh,
went with the Katarina pick. Honestly enough, not a bad one. Katarina's evasiveness with heist does let her get around a lot of the King grab pressure mix-up. Since she's already trying to do that for the most part. She can also apply a lot of pokes with plus frames, and her down 4 does outrange King's down forward 1, which could be key in the spacing game.
I was going to also point out, can we talk about how we also got forgotten around the King stage?
Yeah, things are looking up for TheJakeman after that power loss. I guess this is how Tekken tries to reward him a bit. This is not the stage you want to be playing King in. The damage could go insane and could go in Jakeman's favor. But
This is one of those
playing real patient now, though.
Yeah, this is one of those where it's like, oh man, you guessed wrong? That's crazy, bro. Yes, you died.
That was a good Magic 4 catch on the side of Kasuma after doing a single hop kick, and Jakeman trying to use the frame at his advantage. Didn't quite work out for him. With this, Kasuma still has the perfect life lead, blocks, get a punish.
Oh, that was crazy because he actually had the right whip punish, but forward 2 were just slightly out of range.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
no.
always unfortunate.
Oh no.
Going downstairs for sure. We got the back turn combo coming in. We're gonna get the big meaty clip, but it doesn't quite work. Too much movement on Kasuma's side. Gets him a whiff punish. This is gonna carry. This is going downstairs. This is gonna catch a small wall combo here. No, drops it.
He's gonna go for 3-3 immediately to force the situation, unfortunately.
Good patience on the side of Kasuma to not get hit by the full string, but manages to escape. Jakeman putting all the pressure now. Both players playing on a corner. Both players have different ways of escaping. Gets a power crush through. Tries to use a keep out low. Gets a nice block and punish.
You gotta love it when Harrier. You gotta love Harrier sometimes.
Yeah. Here we go. Both players duking it out. Both players starting pretty aggressively against each other.
Oh, no.
Nice back turn hit from Jakeman. He's going to try to send this to the wall. We're going downstairs. We're going to get another wall combo here. We're going to try to mix up, but again, Kasuma keeps rolling out of all those mix-ups right now. And it's working pretty good. Gets a nice launch, calling out the Harrier mix-up stance there. And with this, Jakeman has a ton of damage. One more mix. What's it going to be?
Yeah, I love that. Just do the very fast down 1-2. Just check anything Kazuma's gonna do.
Yeah. This is where I can tell that both players are pretty advanced because both players have tried to close out rounds with mids. Nobody's trying to throw the low that can give the opponent a low parry for the comeback. And this time, game going over to Kasuma, getting a few counter hits there to get half a life lead. But gets hit again out of his Harrier stance. This is going to be a nice carry for Jakeman. It's not going to quite give him the lead, but it's going to give him the wall positioning in his favor. So Kasuma just wants to get out of there quickly.
Nice. Good punish, too. And thankfully, like, this is actually not in range yet, so Kazuma doesn't have it, doesn't capitalize it. This is actually so terrifying.
Yeah.
Full crouch. Nice.
There we go. Double low to close out that round. Catching Jakeman trying to sidewalk. Kasuma bringing the rounds to equal. Jakeman, no more floors left here. This is just more Tekken on the small wall stage. Hitting him with the 10 string. Doesn't commit to the final hit though. So gets away with it. Tries for a giant swing. Nice break on Kasuma's side.
Nice. Good one. Doesn't able to get the float there. A little bit awkward.
Yeah, good float. Manages to dodge away. Gets another hit in.
He's dead. No, he's the 4-4-2.
Yeah, unfortunate slight miss input. Probably an online input there on the side of Jakeman. Now gets launched. This is gonna be Kasuma's win because that's so much damage on the table, and Kasuma takes game 1 in loser semi.
I wonder if that was a misinput, but neither player was ready for it, so it was like,
I think it was an online input more specifically. I've seen Jakeman play enough offline to know that he doesn't regularly do misinputs. So if you usually see those, that's the moment where it's like it's like the forward input or it eats one of the button inputs, and then
I was talking about the combo. I was talking about Kazuma specifically.
Oh,
with like the I forget what Katarina's snake edge is called. Is it hard edge or something?
I don't remember the official name. I just call it snake edge like everybody
Yeah.
else does at this point.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking like, because I'm like, that's crazy. No one was ready for it. The true online test. Can you block a snake edge?
Yeah, definitely. And with this, we go over into our next match. Jakeman really was tight. He did have his most favorable stage, but he couldn't capitalize on it. And with that, something tells me we're going right back to the same stage.
Yeah, because I feel like Jakeman didn't make any real noticeable mistakes on character or on stage selection.
No, Jakeman did like everything correctly. He just had like one dropped input that cost him like one of the key rounds, as well as he was getting outranged by.
Cave of Enlightenment. That's not too bad. That's also pretty good song.
That's actually
And-
pretty decent. It's bigger too, so if you want to play at least a bit more regular Tekken game, it works really well.
Yeah, both stages are like both of them like broken, unbroken, like pretty good. Actually, it reminds me of like Claudio's stage, and I love playing a Claudio stage.
And here we go. Kasuma with the quick movement. Jakeman trying to get the mix-ups going.
Oh
It's a
no!
Nice punish. Gets the full 10 string, but doesn't quite fully connect because of the side hit. But still, Shining Wizard into Frankensteiner.
Nice.
Yeah, Jakeman hitting all the buttons here right now and getting away with it too. How will Kasuma reestablish his game instead? Not that way though.
Wow. I'm not gonna lie, just the raw momentum that Jakeman is getting right now from just the stage selection is very, very inviting. But so far, Kasuma is now gonna get the break, get some massive damage going in here. And now it's like, okay.
Yeah, Kasuma getting good damage, but gets a miss there, gets grabbed. Nice break on Kasuma's side, keeping that quick life lead, not letting Jakeman get any spacing, and closes it out with the high-low mix-up.
Yeah. Goes with the momentum, but now it's like able to chase it down. Good stuff. Nice. Great whiff punish.
Yeah. Again, Jakeman getting that wall early and often right now. Now we start the grab mix-up. This is gonna go down. This is gonna go into the full damage. You're not gonna break this. No, we went for a mix-up there instead. He wanted to roll off. Nice whiff punish, but unfortunately he did the push, which isn't quite what you want to get there. But still has a really decent life lead. Kasuma can't even use Rage Art that easily because any trade will actually kill him. So Kasuma's whiff punish, and unfortunately we can just get that out with a drop.
Gotta love an alley kick. Oh, not alley kick. Drop kick.
That was a spinning drop kick. Yeah.
I might say drop kick. My bad. Oh no.
Nice escape. There we go. Escaping the tombstone pile driver.
Nice. I was gonna say one thing you can really notice in this match is like Katarina's movement is so good against King, because King is all about facing these big, massive pokes and situations, and it's kind of hard for him to set up with Katarina constantly backdashing or moving around.
Yeah, no, that's why you can see that Jakeman's strategy changed to like a very much more aggressive strategy. He's essentially just not allowing any time for Kasuma to do any movement shenanigans, and it's just throwing out counter hits, making sure that Kasuma has to respect the full string every time, and securing the win, kind of as we saw with another 10-hit string.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was so funny. Jakeman was like, you're holding still as you were talking about things like being more aggressive, just like I'm holding you down. You're not moving from here. Very smooth.
It's also very annoying because King is like one of those few characters whose 10 string is semi-usable due to the fact that the initial parts of the string are just a normal string he throws out anyways and are usually safe on block. So your entire mix-up is, oh, do you see the first 3 parts? Do you think he was just playing neutral, or is he going to follow up into a low? Your guess.
And also, I think it's a fun fact because his 4-hit jab string is actually pretty solid. And the fact that it can transition into that is actually really useful.
Yeah.
It's like,
The only other character I know that's kind of like that is Law, who has usable 10-hit strings to mix up opponents, as we have seen players like Just Frame James do a lot of times in the past.
I guess pretty good ones too. but like
Yeah.
they're kind of good by proxy of 1-1 being a good streak.
Yeah, and surprisingly, like, the weirdest one I learned about was Gigas also has a pretty decent 10-hit string.
Gigas does actually have one, but that's also just because Gigas' entire game plan is just like jab, 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 jab.
Yeah, kind
Like
of.
so, like I still remember when I drunkenly went up to Rickstep and said,
Oh, this is a little interesting.
um,
So Kasuma is switching over to Elisa to fight off Jakeman.
yeah,
Will this pay off? Again, sight walking at a distance, one of Elisa's strongest suit, one of King's most hated things for people to do against him.
yeah.
But
I feel
at
like
the
this
sa-
is like one of those things where just if he stays close, he's not going to be that bad,
yeah,
and he has like good ways to gap close. I actually think potentially Katarina was maybe better, but like also like what is it? Lisa has like better ability. Yeah, let's say had better ways to like force situations.
yeah.
Oh,
Right now, Jakeman trying to work on the comeback, uses the blue stuff, gets a hit on the
Oh,
wall, gets the
no.
wall splat, gets the damage, one more mix-up. We go for the unblockable tech trap.
that was definitely a king round if I ever saw one.
Most definitely. Good comeback there from Jakeman to get the lead here. He only needs to win 2 more rounds to make it to loser's final, but Kasuma is not going to make that easy. We've already seen Kasuma beat him once. Can he do it again after recomposing themselves? Carrying to the wall, pressure there, hits coming everywhere, gets counter hit. Can Jakeman make another comeback for this round? Doesn't look quite like it, and he gets kicked out by Kasuma's jab.
Yeah, Lisa's jab is pretty strong, one might say.
Yeah, one of the most decent ones in the game. And here we go. Good whiff punishment from Jakeman, but good job from Kasuma still keeping the screen control there. A nice hop kick whiff punish. This is going to convert into a wall combo. We go for max damage. And here we go, trying to get a mix-up going. Jakeman not allowing it.
I love that throw because also allowed for him to build space and make like Lisa's options more linear, but as shown there, just like doesn't matter. Lisa's too fast.
Yeah, no, right now Kasuma using those jab strings to really keep control of the spacing and not allowing Jakeman to get into that range. He really wants to put the aggression in. And you can see it. It's a lot of jab 1-2 into magic 4s to make sure Jakeman doesn't have a good timing of when to go in and try to apply any pressure. Jakeman just trying to predict when a low is going to happen. Gets caught. Full punish for the spring kick there. And there we go. Finally, Jakeman gets what he needs. That's a nice punish. He needs to make the comeback. If he doesn't, he's out of this tournament. He only has a pip of health, but it's not enough. Kasuma playing the poke game and doing a few taunts to close out the round.
Yeah.